Sorry about that. Yeah, I just need to do something. So yeah, let's start with our. Do you wanna start with the vocabulary exercise, Kyoto-san?
Yes, I will read
Uh huh.
by myself and
Ah, by
please follow
yourself?
after me.
Okay, okay. So yeah, whenever you're ready, please go ahead.
Good. Yes. Exercise one vocabulary. Number one is import. Import means to bring something from one country to another, so it can be sold. America imports a large number of cars from Japan. Next one is offense. An action that breaks a rule or law. It is criminal offense to drink alcohol in public areas. Next one is chain. Chain means a series of connected people, things, events, etc. The supply chain has been disrupted by shipping delays. Misery. Misery means a state of feeling of great physical or mental pain. Far from making her happy, wealth and fame brought her nothing but misery.
Misery.
Black market. Black market means a trade in goods that are officially controlled or illegal. The stolen painting was sold on the black market. Technical,
Technically.
technically means yes. Technically means according to facts or the exact meaning of something. We often think of them as vegetables, but cucumbers are technically fruit.
Okay. Thank you, Kyoto, for reading the vocabulary part. Yeah. So, do you have any questions about it, about the vocabulary part?
Let's move to the next one.
Okay. So let's move on now to the article. And do you still want to read by yourself?
Yeah, no, I will read only myself.
Yeah, yeah. I was
To
asking.
check
Yeah.
myself.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Exercise 2. Article. Luxembourg to make home cannabis use legal. Luxembourg is about to become the first country in Europe to make growing and using cannabis at home legal. The change in the law will mean cannabis seeds can be sold in stores, imported, and bought online. Adults over 18 will also be allowed to grow up to four cannabis plants at home. However, the use of cannabis in public will still be illegal, as well as buying and selling other cannabis products. Also, if someone is caught with a small amount of cannabis, less than 3 grams, it will no longer be a criminal offense. Instead, the person will receive a fine of between around $30 and $580. This is this is much lower than the current fine of about $219 to $2,900. The new plan is part of government. The new plan is part of a government effort to reduce the illegal trade of drugs, including cannabis, which is the most used. According to the Guardian, Justice Minister Sam Thompson said the illegal drug chain, from its production to its transport and sale, create a lot of misery. However, if people grow their cannabis at home, they won't be giving their money to the black market, Thompson said. The change in the law means that Luxembourg will become the third country in the world to make non-medical cannabis legal, joining Canada and Uruguay.
Wow.
In the, in the Netherlands, one of the most famous countries in the world for its relaxed cannabis laws, having, growing, or selling cannabis is still technically a criminal offense, also using it. It is not.
Okay. All right. Wonderful topic. Sorry, wonderful article. Thank you for reading it, Kyoto. Any questions about the article?
Okay, I can understand well.
So pretty cool, right? So Luxembourg, that is a country, right? Kyoto in Europe, Luxembourg, or is that a city? Wait, let me check.
I
Luxembourg.
I think Luxembourg is a very small
Country
country
in
in
Europe, small
Europe.
country in Europe. Yes, yes. Pretty cool. Good
Yeah.
for them, right? Are you a
Mm.
supporter of cannabis yourself, Kyoto-san?
No.
You don't. You just so this you just chose this article as random article you chose.
Ah, the reason of selecting this article
Mm-hmm.
is I have uh, uh, I have very interesting. I'm interested in cannabis due
Oh.
to cannabis. What can I say? Uh, some use of cannabis is for medical and
Mm-hmm.
for relaxing and
Mm.
due to and mm, and so in Japan, some cannabis is used to
Oh.
what can I say, not taste, not to taste, but what can I say,
Mm.
shrine design road. Uh, and-
Shrine robe.
yeah, in Japan, there are many shrines
Shrines.
and yes, shrine is
Temples. Like that.
shrine. Yes, exactly, shrine and temple. And the
Mm.
cannabis is used to some decoration
I
by
see.
the dried cannabis only can I say, 10, 10%.
And then they put it as display inside the shrine.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
that's good. So also, so cannabis is also common in Japan.
yes, exactly. But
Mm.
the Japanese people don't use the heat or the what can I say? I don't know.
Smoking it.
For food, yes, exactly. Smoke and so on.
You don't.
Just only way. Yeah,
So most Japanese people don't really use it as for recreation. They use it for display. Most Japanese
yeah.
people.
Only this.
But they
In
know
Japan,
about it, of course. They know about it, right? You
yes,
Japanese okay. Very nice, very nice. So at least maybe not all of the countries in the world will make it legal, but some are already making it legal now. Right? So it's we're moving into the future, progressing as a country, as many countries trying to unite one cause to legalize cannabis. So like you said, it's up for medical purposes. It can help, right? So I think it's good too. I think I'm interested in it. So thank you for that wonderful answer, Kyoto. Let's move on now to our discussion. Question number one. So, what are your thoughts on Luxembourg's decision to make growing and using cannabis at home legal?
yes. I in Japan and to grow cannabis, uh, the people uh, require to license to the Japanese government. So it is very it is easy to use some cannabis and the money from uh, the Luxembourg government cut the money from to black market. That is very good. Yeah, but
Yeah, right.
it is. I think some people drop. I can say drop to the cannabis 中毒, addicted to cannabis.
Addicted? Can,
But
can can you be addicted to marijuana? I don't think so. I don't know. It's just my opinion. But yeah, maybe some people are really addicted to that or whatever. So yeah. It's a good thing, right, that they block the money from the black market. That's good. Mhm.
Yeah, some people said cannabis is entrance of drug.
Gateway.
Yes, exactly. So it is very careful. But the Luxembourg government judge entrance, drug entrance or black money flow.
Oh, yeah,
That is personal.
yeah.
So they
Bad connection. That's it.
yeah.
That's right. Wow, wonderful insight. So yeah. Anything else you want to add to that, Kyoto? Number one. Uh,
Sorry,
uh, Anything else you want to add or say in question number one, or shall we move on? Number two.
yeah, move it.
Okay.
Yes,
What
please.
is the legal status of cannabis in your country? Okay. You already answered that earlier, right? So it's not so really common. It's known in your country, but they use it for display, for like that. Okay. So it's still illegal in Japan, of course. Legal.
Yes,
What happens?
very
What
very
happens, Kyoto, if you get found having or possessing cannabis with you? What will happen to you? Do you get imprisoned or get a fine? What will happen?
that is offense crime.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Police come to home and check
Oh,
the and move to police house or what I guess.
wow. So it's still also the same in the Philippines. Yeah, very strict. Very strict. Especially now with our president. Do you know our president, Kyoto? In the Philippines is Duterte, Rodrigo Duterte, right? So he's very strict with drug dealers and drugs itself. Yeah, but it's a good thing, to cut the black market off, right? So to make it clean. That's good. Yeah. Next, number three. What percentage of adults in your country do you imagine use cannabis regularly?
What percentage of that in the country do you imagine? So in Japan, the young people use small drugs. I don't know. Uh, so I don't know, but
Let's say
I
adults age is 18 and above. So how much percentage can you think of adults in Japan 18 years old and above use cannabis percentage wise?
I don't know 20 to
Huh?
80%. I don't know.
20 to 80%? 80?
Because some people have a stress to by
Ah,
working and they drink alcohol or
alcohol.
the and how can I say sleep drugs in the sleeping pills,
Ooh.
or alcohol to decrease working stress.
Mm.
But so if Japan government accept this cannabis, so many people use it instead of sleeping pills or
Right,
the
right.
drink alcohol. Uh, but that is in my opinion. Yeah.
So even though cannabis is illegal in Japan, 20 to 80% of Japanese adults still use cannabis for to relax. You said that
Mm,
80%. 80, so that's a lot, right? 80. So let's say there are 1 million adults. So 800,000 adults are like that. 80%, right? 1 million, so 800,000 is 80% of 1 million, right? So that's a lot, right? I think.
yes, it was
Oh, I
large
did.
market.
Kyoto,
Large market.
I didn't know that. I didn't know this. Wow, very valuable information you've given me. Wow, so Japanese people are also really interested about cannabis medical purposes, spiritual medical. Okay, but it's still very illegal, huh? In Japan, very ironic, right? Ironic, very sad. Okay, thank you for that answer. Number four, Kyoto. Have people's attitudes towards cannabis changed in your country over the lifetime or over your lifetime?
Yeah, in my opinion, Japan government
Ah.
prohibited
Mm.
and will prohibit over my lifetime
Oof.
because recently, last 5 years, the non-licensed farmer grow up the cannabis in the local area, and
Mm.
yeah, so that is very and some young people living in the city grow up cannabis
Mm.
every year. Yeah,
That's good.
so that is very good. Mm. So in my opinion, Japan government prohibited continue to
Mm.
prohibit cannabis growing, tasting, smoking, and so on.
How many years now since they first banned or made it illegal, Kyoto in Japan? Like centuries ago? Hundreds of years ago? When was it illegal? Ever since
ね、
cannabis became popular, it became illegal immediately?
yes, I heard for 400 years. That is very common to grow
Yeah, of course.
grow cannabis,
But
but
when did they make it illegal? Like
in
100 years ago, 50, 80 years ago?
after the World War II,
So like
for
80, almost
government,
80 years ago. Wow.
yeah, after
Oh.
World War II, uh, U.S. government uh, stay in Japan, and U.S. law, U.S. Law come to Japan. So um, traditional Japanese cannabis, what can I say, cannabis manner is stopped
Because
by
of
U.S.
by US? By the US?
No U.S. By Japanese government, but affected. It is affected by U.S. government. I think.
Okay. So you mean the US government also helped make it illegal in Japan? They also helped to make it illegal?
Yes,
Oh. Oh.
U.S. government did it directly, but Japanese government stopped cannabis using, but it was affected U.S. government thinking.
They,
I
it also
I know.
affected the US government's thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow, so very strict now. Okay. I thank you, Kyoto. Number 5.
Yeah.
Have there been any changes to your country's drug law? You already answered just now. You already
Yeah.
answered just now. Okay, okay, okay. Let's move on to our next exercise, further discussion. Number 1.
Yes.
Would you rather visit Luxembourg, Canada, Uruguay, or the Netherlands? Why?
Yes. I was to I would to visit Canada
Canada.
due to sightseeing, not cannabis tasting.
Right, right. But of course, there are very beautiful sceneries in Canada. Yeah, and I've heard, I've never been to Canada, but the people there are very friendly. They say, I don't know. Yeah, because they support cannabis, made it illegal 100%, right? So good for them. But have you ever been to any of these places before, Kyoto, or not yet?
Yes. I've been to Netherlands
Wow,
to transit. So I don't
really?
know.
Wow.
Yes, just
You
transit.
you've
So
been to Amsterdam, Kyoto in
sorry,
so you went to the Netherlands, right? So have you been to Amsterdam?
which
Amsterdam.
country? Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Yeah. Have you been? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
In order to go for go to Norway from
Mm,
Japan. So
mm. You need to connect to Amsterdam
uh,
first.
yes, Amsterdam.
But
There is very big hub airport.
okay,
Amsterdam.
connecting flight, right, right. So
Exactly.
your first choice was Norway that time when you went to Netherlands or that part in Europe, Norway. So you need to land in Amsterdam first, and then you went to Norway? Or did you really choose Amsterdam on purpose too? Were you really planning to go to Amsterdam as
Sorry.
well when you went to the Netherlands?
When
Yeah, did you
change.
also plan to go to Amsterdam during that trip? Or is it just a connecting flight? Did you also plan to go to Amsterdam, or just a connecting flight?
Yeah, just connecting
Oh, okay.
flight.
All right.
So
Okay, 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 okay. All right, thank you, Kyoto. We're almost out of time. Is it okay if we have one more question before we go?
yep.
Okay. Wait, let me think. Hmm. Number four, Kyoto. This is a good question. Do you think marijuana should be legal for medical purposes? Why or why not?
It's very difficult problem.
Mm,
Mm. So some people, I know some people need to legal from,
mm-hmm.
but mm, so depend of objective. So,
Objective, right? Mm-hmm.
yeah, so for example, my family would use marijuana. I would
What? Sorry, your
uh,
family would what? Shoot?
uh, in my family. So my daughter or my grandmother would
Mm.
use it. I would it should be legal, but
Ah.
this time I don't know. Mm,
In your opinion, it should be legal for medical purposes, but at this time, it hasn't been
yeah,
decided yet, right? So, but you're hoping for the future, Kyoto, that it will become legal someday, maybe in Japan.
yeah,
Wow, very
yeah.
nice. All right, Kyoto, thank you for this very wonderful and enjoyable conversation. I hope you had a wonderful time too. But is there anything else you want to say or ask before we go?
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Kyoto. I hope to see you again next time. You have a great day today, okay? Stay safe.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
you. Goodbye.
Bye.